All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Talk to Gloshigarami TV. And in this video, we are going to get back into some Feeling of Peach gameplay. Some of our recent gameplay where we focus on the dilemma situation, understanding dilemmas when it comes to angles. Now, Feeling of Peach is a very unique field because, like many fields, when you do play CQB in most of the scenarios, it's very difficult to cover a whole lot of different situations. As many of the people who have seen the videos so far that I did post recently, that they do know, it's a very unique field in that sense because you pretty much have to take into account all these different reactionary scenarios that can happen as soon as you do present yourself in many of those locations. As per what I did mention in some upcoming media that you will see, it is a very unique field in that sense, and definitely one of those places that I can definitely say does present those challenges in a very unique way and manner. Probably more than I've seen in most fields that I can recall. When I was in Aichi, I spent a lot of time playing at Hexeras and other fields that that did present some of those challenges where most of the time you were pretty much shooting in engagements, when you were in CQB confined environments. Now, with this type of situation, playing in Feeling of Peach, it is very difficult because you pretty much have to take into account the limited lighting that is in the building and also moving around from place to place. Now, a lot of these guys that I'm playing with, they are very skilled, especially on this particular day. These guys, they were amazing. Shout outs to the guys as well. A lot of the Kansai players that you will find that play here are very unique in this aspect where they can adapt their style in those type of situations where they need to pretty much address those type of problems. I find it for me that I really had a lot of difficulty adjusting, especially since we had such a big field that day with probably not that many players. The last time that I posted gameplay from this field, we had about maybe 3 or 4 of the those little breakout rooms that were full. And on this particular day, we only had one room of people that were split into 2 separate teams. So you really had to play that super tight survival game style during this particular game, which wasn't exactly fun, but for the most part, it is what you have to deal with in a lot of these type of scenarios. So with that being said, definitely for me, it was really awesome to utilize some of the skills I've been working on. As you can see in the video, my offhanding and my angling, which I've been working diligently on within the last year, trying to improve it, which initially before was a non-existent part of my game, and now I'm trying to make it a prevalent part of my game, so to speak. Now, going from corner to corner is very difficult when you have to worry about different types of hallways and areas you can get shot from, especially on this map. So how do we deal with this? Pacing, some people say, is really effective in terms of movement. Sometimes I don't really think that much about my movement and where I'm going or where I need to go. Usually a lot of the times I'm just pretty much going off of how I practice. And they have that moniker where they say, well, how you practice is how you fight. This is very true, especially when it comes to, whether it's CQB or you're playing outdoors. In this case, we're doing both. So when you're going outside, but you have to take into consideration the hop. Okay, are you shooting accurately and where your round's going? And then when you go inside, maybe some aspects such as windage do go away, but then you have to deal with the dilemmas when it comes to angling and placement when you are in a confined area. And that's just, it is what it is. The weather on this particular day, it was raining, so we did get the chance to fight in the rain, and that was really cool. So you will see some gameplay footage from that day where we are doing some gunfights in the rain. Very unique situation. And primarily what we focused on during these rounds were, I believe, team deathmatch with either one respawn or none. And then we went into some capture the flag and another game type that was pretty difficult. But nonetheless, very unique considering the venue. For those of you guys that don't know about Feeling of Peach, Feeling of Peach is airsoft field in Nara Prefecture that is pretty much made from an abandoned love hotel, guys. So this place was pretty much at one point in time a place where, you know, the Japanese guys were getting their freak on. YouTube, please don't demonetize me in the future for talking about this, but yeah, that's pretty much what the situation is, and it has been turned into a airsoft field. So all those rooms that were pretty much you know, little shack rooms or whatever you want to call it, I don't want to say the word on here, you pretty much can decipher what I'm trying to say. All those rooms have been turned into, I guess, airsoft rooms for different purposes. You have your break rooms that you go into before you get ready. These rooms have ACs, mag warmers, microwaves, all the works. If you guys want to check that out, go look up my recent vlogs. And as for the actual field itself, it is very unique with a lot of corridors and different types of areas that you go into. As you explore the field, some areas are darker, so you need to have that flashlight, especially when you're dealing with those type of CQB scenarios. Going back into dilemmas and understanding angles, which is pretty much the key aspect of this video, we can definitely say that, you know, in situations like these, you do have to play a little bit slower and a little bit more tactical. I feel that in a sense that I did do that pretty much to the right degree overall, I would say. And the most important thing is to take your time and to completely acknowledge all the dangers when you are dealing with these types of situations as you go forward with your gameplay, especially on a field like this. And that was very key. And if you don't do that, a lot of the times you do get punished. That's just what the situation is. So understanding the situation, acknowledging it, dealing with the problem that's being presented in front of you is very key, and pretty much understanding how you can go about the situation. That was one of the big takeaways. Even though I did get murked quite a bit during this day, it was very educational on my part because I was able to play a moderately difficult game after a long break, which is sometimes never easy, but you know, it is what it is. Or all the times it's not easy, especially when you're playing Japanese airsoft. So, you know, we just have to deal with the situation and go forward. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching the gameplay once again, and also shout outs to all the new subscribers and all the new fans that have been joining the channel. We got way more content coming up from this particular day, so stay tight. And in addition to other feature content that we're going to be working on as well, I have a lot of things coming up, so I don't want to spoil everything right now, but you guys have to stay tight and just know that big things are coming. So once again, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good jazz. Don't forget to comment and leave your thoughts. Anything you guys want to see in particular, let me know. And as for gameplay videos, that's pretty much going to be the core of the content. I no longer can post anything related to guns on here or modifications because that content has been deemed harmful by YouTube. So sorry guys, I can no longer do it if I intend to monetize the channel in the future. So once again, drop your comments, leave your thoughts, let me know what you guys think. And once again, I can't thank you guys enough for supporting the channel and for getting us, you know, one more time, one step closer each time to our goal. I'm very happy, guys. Thank you so much. Keep it going. Stay strong. See you soon, and peace.